We've got Mac before.
When you're ready.
I know if I do that.
Can't you burn their microphone to everyone?
Okay, can you all hear me?
Yes!
What? They've been doing that to me all week, so why not you?
Stand up.
It's a bit long. I am standing up.
Here we go.
Okay, I've decided that for this party, that I should make the speech.
Hooray!
Do you want to stand on a chair?
Yes.
All right.
Okay, I know it's not my normal style, but after Mike's organised nearly everything else, I thought the least I could do is make this my job. Okay. So, just so you know, I did try to make it a bit funny. So, can you laugh where you think you need to humour? And sorry, there are a few slushy bits too, which I apologise in advance for.
Let us know.
Okay. When I was a mere 14, my parents shoved me off to a new youth group that was starting up in Southend. So I left my little sister at home because she wasn't cool enough to come with. And instead, I schlepped my friend Cherry, who, in those days, I must add, I never went anywhere without. We went under duress and realised after about half an hour it wasn't so bad. The leaders were young and fun, people like Johnny and Mike.
Who were 10 years older.
That is immature. The Peter Pans of the world who never grew up. What can I say? 30 years later, nothing's changed there then.
No, not with no spices. Just normal, just tuna. No,
We
no
played some
potatoes.
banking stocks and shares game that everyone else seemed to understand what they were doing and find fun. Well, that's everyone except me and, of course, my friend Cherry.
Thank you.
We just did not understand what we were supposed to do. It was a bit academic for us and we struggled to get the concept of it. Oh, you all look surprised. Nothing's changed either there then. Our prayers were answered. After watching us struggling, along came a knight in shining armour.
Hey!
Well, this one was certainly not shining. He had a beard, a moustache,
No.
wore torn flared jeans, which I should add,
High fashion.
but
High
then
fashion.
were not so fashionable.
High fashion.
Sounds
from the
like Peter
50s.
Sutcliffe.
And a duffel coat.
Oh, you didn't have a duffel coat.
Oh, and did I forget to mention the cowboy boots?
They were fashionable.
They were.
And a Hillman in the
Yeah.
He had a Beatle haircut and a Scouse accent. And was certainly nothing like Paul McCartney, who was probably the only Beatle that I knew in those days. Nothing's changed there then. This knight was a lot older than us, all by at least 5 years, and he was the head of Hanoa Hatzioni. So we were a bit in awe as he was such an important person. I am of course talking about Mike, not Johnny, although I'm sure you were very important too.
Thank you.
How nice this important person chose to help us young, naive and very innocent girls with this particular task. Mike, I'm so glad you chose to help this young, naive girl. Well, I was in those days. And take me under your wing and help me learn the ways of the world.
Yeah.
I heard you were good at that job too during your Hanoa days.
I did my best.
And I
was a true teacher.
I was not the first to fall for your charm or your duffel coat.
That's true as well.
All was not so bad. He did have some scruples. He at least waited for another 2 years, constantly coming to Southend to run the weekly meetings. And after making sure he was around me for a summer and a winter camp, and a few weekend seminars here and there, he eventually asked me out once I was 16. Thank goodness, by then he'd got rid of the beard, and the rest went gradually, starting with the boots.
What about the nylon undies?
I came up to London to visit you on a Sunday. I was just about allowed on the train alone, providing you picked me up the other end. I didn't dare tell my parents you kept me waiting there for 2 hours. And I was too embarrassed to go back home. So I sat there all by myself, hoping you'd eventually turn up.
How sad.
Oh no, I was a real bastard.
Nothing's changed there then. Well, I suppose the rest, as they say, is history. Shut up and
Sorry, dear.
listen.
Sorry.
I want to interrupted your speech.
Sorry,
Nothing's changed
Just
there
think,
then either.
Hesty, you were about the same age as me when you met Mike, although it was a good few years before I did. It could have been you he took under his wing instead. Now there's a thought. Once we decided that this was how Mike wanted to spend this weekend with you, he pulled out all the stops to make it happen. In typical Mike manner, he wanted it to be something really special and memorable for all of us. And as you can see, he's completely gone out of his way to do this.
When's he going to start?
I was quite happy with Butlins myself. I think he's done an amazing job.
Yay!
But
Thank you.
there is also another very special person here who has made all of this happen. And without her, it would not have flowed so easily. So on behalf of all of us, I would like to say a very big thank you to you, Josia. Thank you. With a gift, a white gift.
In the theme of a white evening.
It's from both of us to you to thank you and show our gratitude for you. Thank you. We've been together as a couple now for 30 years. I think that's an amazing feat in anyone's life.
Yeah.
There are not many people that would have put up with him for that long and still be smiling.
That was the laughing point.
No, Will was crying, not laughing.
You're my crap fan.
Mike, I'm so happy to have been your wife for nearly 25 of those years. We've been through so much together, some good, some bad.
Don't catch a hair.
It doesn't do anything, and lots of perfect. It only seems like yesterday that it all began. I'm so proud of all your achievements you have accomplished, especially over the last few years. We started out together with nothing but our love for each other, and you have made things happen.
Oh.
Why am I so pathetic?
It's not pathetic.
In 30 years.
You have made things happen on a scale that I never would have thought possible for us. You're a true mentor to yourself and your own saying of JFDI. For those that don't know the meaning of it, which you've all heard at least once this week, it's just flipping do it. You're a truly amazing and special person. Your generosity goes way beyond the borders of giving. It can...
What's coming next?
Just cry.
It can never be said of you to be a taker. You're always there to help people in any way that you possibly can. If it's in your power to do it, you will go out of your way to help people and make things happen. Mike, you're an amazing dad to your children and a fantastic husband to me. We're very lucky to have you. You're a complete inspiration to all of us, and our lives would not be complete without you. You're fun to be with and you make us all smile. I just want to thank you for making my life complete. You really are my best friend and soulmate. I love you with all my heart and can't wait to celebrate the next 25 years with you. You'd better start saving now for our golden wedding anniversary. I can't imagine where we might celebrate that one. I'd just like to add that without all of you friends and family, this wouldn't have been possible. Thank you all for being our friends and helping us to celebrate such a momentous occasion in our lives. You have all been there for us for some of the more trying times in our lives, so it's only right you're there for the good times. We can't choose our family, but if we could, we couldn't have chosen better ourselves. We love you all and thank you always for being here, and here's to the next 25 years.
Hold on, can you do it again? It wasn't recording.
No, with the tears. Alright, we doing ours now?
Tony.
Beautiful speech.
Yes, hello.
It was lovely.
Oh.
Lovely.
All right.